that little video earlier was from when I went to Albi's earlier today, and that is my favorite, and I mean absolutely favorite restaurant, which is why I did my little opening there, because I haven't been there in forever, and I really felt like having a, whoa, this is not a normal book opening, so yeah. And talk about great things, today I'm going to be talking about the Maximum Rod series. Yep. And I'm going to start by talking about my favorite characters. So my favorite characters were Max, Fang, and Angel. They were very confusing, but they were very awesome at the same time. And Max and Fang were always what I thought would be the best couple. Angel was creepy in the best possible way, but she was creepy. And she was so, like, not 7-year-old-ishness that I was, like, amazed every time I heard some creepy thing come out of her voice. She would talk about how she wanted to be the leader at 7 years old, and you kind of thought that she could be. And I mean, if any of the little kids around mine were like, oh, I want to be the teacher, we would say no. They don't know enough. Obviously, they don't know enough. But when it came to Angel, you kind of thought she could be. The next person that I want to talk about, well, actually, I'm done talking about people, so never mind that little spiel I was about to say. Next, I want to talk about the whole back storyline. The whole Max must save the world bit. I feel like that was a little over the top. I mean, she's a 14-year-old. She can't save the world. And the fact that she thought she could save the world was the most craziest thing. But it's what made the story go. And the reason she didn't save the world at the end was because you can't. So when you're all thinking about a happy ending where they fix things, even if people die, well, there wasn't that at the end of this book, and that was great. It was very good. And then all the changing and scenery changes, you never got used to one place. That made you understand the feeling of not being stuck down that they felt. It's not like in Percy Jackson where you get used to Camp Half-Blood and you're like, this is home. In Maximum Ride, it was, they don't have a home. It's never the same place, never. Which was very good. Now, I really want to talk about was my favorite book. My favorite book, though I almost had it be Max, ended up being Nevermore. This amazing book right here. Because I was really interested in how this whole Max, Fang, Dylan thing would go down. I mean, though I liked Fang better because I felt Dylan was way too perfect, just way too perfect, I still thought that Dylan should have a chance. And it was really weird when I realized that Fang really was the best, and it was when Dylan finally stopped being perfect, and I realized I kind of liked him best when he was perfect. When he wasn't, it was like, huh. Maybe I don't like you so much anymore. And it was nice to see the whole thing go out and understand why she picked one person instead of her just picking someone at the end. Because you never knew, maybe she was going to be like, huh, Dylan, Fang. Dylan, Fang. Well, I choose Fang. You really wanted to know if she chose for good reasons. Or if she chose because she really loved one of them and she didn't really love the other. You really wanted to know. I also love Nevermore because I liked seeing how everything played out and how this was all planned from the beginning and how Angel was the voice and everything in this book made me feel like, oh my gosh, what am I reading? Especially at the end, and you're like, is there another book? Because that left a lot of questions. And you read a book series, and you want all the questions to go away. I mean, really. You're supposed to be answered by the end of the book series. The first book is supposed to be full of questions. And then you go on, and you're like, okay, I know the answer to that question. I know the answer to that question. And you start to feel like you understand this world. But in Maximum Ride, you're like, I still have no idea what's going on. They're all like, yeah, this is sciencey stuff that you won't understand. They treat us like kids. They treat the readers like little kids that will never understand any of this. And we probably won't. I bet James Patterson, the person who wrote the series, wouldn't understand it. But it made it feel like we weren't getting any real questions answered, which is one of the things I always hope for in a book series, is to get my questions answered. Well, I hope that I didn't miss anything out. I really feel like this wasn't the best job I could have done for my first one. But tell me what you thought. Put it down in the comments. I'll see you later. And by the way, if you look for me on anything like Goodreads or Google+, I try using my name, Emma Beth Books. I couldn't use it for YouTube because I was getting really aggravated with YouTube. But I tried, and I hope that you guys like these videos. Thank you for watching.